This is a team that has an Oklahoma flavor to it. Both their coaches are both longtime coaches in Oklahoma at Union, and Coach Crutcher's been all over. Kyle Ash wrestled at Garner-Webb, but he's a Union graduate. And then we've got 4 kids in the lineup tonight from Oklahoma, out of Ouachita's a Division II school, kind of a different kind of flavor tonight because it's a junior college team against a Division II school. So we'll have a lot of good matchups tonight.
Yeah, we got, I think, 17 total. I think 12 that are going to count towards the duel and 5 or 6 that will not, that'll just be exhibition matches. So we got a knot full of action ready for you here on Viking TV. We're going to take a quick timeout, come back and kind of set the stage here on Viking TV.
Goodbye, guessing. Hello, confidence. So long, stress. Hello, security. Farewell, running to the bank. Hello, banking from anywhere. Get a quick view of your balance, lock lost debit cards, and quickly deposit checks anywhere, anytime with the highly rated Arvest Go mobile app from Arvest Bank. Goodbye, limits. Hello, possibilities.
No. Try again. No. Oh well, come in now, because apparently we're having a seal.
Blue Ribbon Sallisaw, home of the low price cars.
What the? All right. Who left the camera on?
Blue Ribbon Sallisaw, home of the low price cars.
There's a Kubota for every job. You'll find the one for your job at Gray Brothers, serving the Fort Smith and Poteau area. Gray Brothers equipment is staffed with friendly experts ready to help you step up to the Kubota mower, tractor, or excavator right for you. For residential, construction, farming, and more, Gray Brothers offers the machines and the service you can depend on. Kubota's signature orange is the sign of quality. At Gray Brothers, if you pick orange, you'll never get a lemon.
Ever wondered why your Mazzio's pizza tastes so good? In 3 words, Mazzio's Quality Pledge. We promise you real beef and sausage, real mozzarella, sauce prepared daily with Mazzio's special spices, dough made fresh every day, never frozen, and crisp garden veggies, freshly cut. For lunch or dinner, or any meal in between, each Mazzio's pizza promises top quality ingredients.
Mazzio's is better.
Fun, funky, elegant. At the Purple Plume, they have something for every kind of woman. Poteau's premier boutique, the Purple Plume, offers a rich variety of clothing, accessories, and jewelry. For dressing to the nines or just dressing for the 9 to 5, there are clothes for every mood. They also offer a selection of items ideal for the home and the family. The Purple Plume, for your one-of-a-kind boutique experience in historic downtown Poteau.
First National Bank has been your local bank for longer than most can remember. We believe that when our customers thrive, our communities thrive. That's why First National Bank has been committed for over 110 years to providing reliable banking, face-to-face service, state-of-the-art mobile or online banking. Our most important assets will always be our customers. When you choose First National Bank, your money is invested into the community, providing loans, local support, and jobs, making our communities better places to live. First National Bank. Local lenders, local decisions.
Only at your local True Value.
Carl Albert State College is an award-winning community college. Our campus community is a space where you can learn and grow. Here, you can join clubs and campus events and build relationships that will last a lifetime. Receive a world-class education and gain new life experiences in a community that will inspire you to succeed. Visit us online at carlalbert.edu.
Jim Cook and the staff of Evans and Miller Funeral Homes share over 200 years of combined experience and operate on the belief that every life deserves a meaningful commemoration. From their long-standing pre-need program to a variety of service options, they are committed to their community and consider it a privilege to provide compassionate care to families in their time of need. When your family faces this difficult time, they will be there. Evans and Miller Funeral Homes, a tradition of trust.
Goodbye, guessing. Hello, confidence. So long, stress. Hello, security. Farewell, running to the bank. Hello, banking from anywhere. Get a quick view of your balance, lock lost debit cards, and quickly deposit checks anywhere, anytime with the highly rated Arvest Go mobile app from Arvest Bank. Goodbye, limits. Hello, possibilities.
No. Try again. No. Oh well, come in now, because apparently we're having a seal.
Blue Ribbon Sallisaw, home of the low price cars.
What the? Alright. Who left the camera on?
Blue Ribbon Sallisaw, home of the low price cars.
There's a Kubota for every job. You'll find the one for your job at Gray Brothers. Serving the Fort Smith and Poteau area, Gray Brothers equipment is staffed with friendly experts ready to help you step up to the Kubota mower, tractor, or excavator right for you. For residential, construction, farming, and more, Gray Brothers offers the machines and the service you can depend on. Kubota's signature orange is the sign of quality. At Gray Brothers, if you pick orange, you'll never get a lemon.
Ever wondered why your Mazzio's pizza tastes so good? In 3 words, Mazzio's Quality Pledge. We promise you real beef and sausage, real mozzarella, sauce prepared daily with Mazzio's special spices, dough made fresh every day, never frozen, and crisp garden veggies, freshly cut. For lunch or dinner, or any meal in between, each Mazzio's pizza promises top quality ingredients.
Mazzio's is better.
Fun, funky, elegant. At the Purple Plume, they have something for every kind of woman. Poteau's premier boutique, the Purple Plume, offers a rich variety of clothing, accessories, and jewelry. For dressing to the nines or just dressing for the 9 to 5, there are clothes for every mood. They also offer a selection of items ideal for the home and the family. The Purple Plume, for your one-of-a-kind boutique experience in historic downtown Poteau.
First National Bank has been your local bank for longer than most can remember. We believe that when our customers thrive, our communities thrive. That's why First National Bank has been committed for over 110 years to providing reliable banking, face-to-face service, state-of-the-art mobile or online banking. Our most important assets will always be our customers. When you choose First National Bank, your money is invested into the community, providing loans, local support, and jobs, making our communities better places to live. First National Bank. Local lenders, local decisions.
Only at your local True Value.
Carl Albert State College is an award-winning community college. Our campus community is a space where you can learn and grow. Here, you can join clubs and campus events and build relationships that will last a lifetime. Receive a world-class education and gain new life experiences in a community that will inspire you to succeed. Visit us online at carlalbert.edu.
Emmett Bivens, you're watching Viking TV. Go Vikings.
And we're back here at the Thompson Event Centers, they're calling it now. It's loud in here, Coach, and we're going to do the dual lineups here, right here on Viking TV.
They have done a good job of amping up the interest and the support from their student body. You know, they've kind of taken a page from the Minnesota Vikings. They've got the horn,
yes.
I'm told, they take blow to start the event, and then they've got, I guess, I don't know how you call this over here on the rail that they're pounding
the
on.
Paddles.
Okay.
Like very OSU-like with the paddles.
Yeah.
They don't have them, I don't hear them, but last time they had the vuvuzelas like they had in the World Cup several years ago. So they sound like a bunch of buzzing bees in here.
We have a lot of new faces tonight at Carl Albert. You know, we had some guys graduate. Thaddeus Long won a national championship, moved on to Lake University in Atlanta, Georgia. Had a coaching change, you know. We had one of our assistants, Coach Andrews, went to Union High School, and now we brought in Nathan Merrick. Nathan was he was just, you know, went after he graduated OU, he went to Southmore as an assistant, and then took over at U.S. Grant as a head coach and was there a year. Went back to Southmore as an assistant under his old high school coach, Coach George, and now Coach George was able to lure him over here. So he's a good addition to the staff here at Carl Albert.
That he is, and it is very, very loud in here, but that's okay. Yeah, that's what we want. The student section very involved. And you mentioned it, Minnesota Vikings. Like, I actually went to a Vikings preseason game earlier this year, and with the big horn and all that, it's very reminiscent. Of course, we're the Vikings too, so it makes sense.
There you go.
See Trey Hudgens out there.
That's a guy, boy. He's from our neighborhood.
Yeah, that his second season down here. We will, in case you missed it during the blue and black match, we'll show you the banners, the national championship banners that they unveiled for Thaddeus and Lexi over here. First of hopefully many they're going to put on the walls here.
You know, they had some young kids red shirt last year. It's really going to help them. You know, starting with Cade Evans. Cade's had a really good year before last, and then had a little bit. I don't know if it's injury bug or just wanted to take a year to kind of grow up, and get in the weight room, and he did.
They're playing the national anthem again. I mean, why not? It's almost Veterans Day, right?
Well, I think somebody hit the wrong button for them.
It happens. Hey, they're just like us. They're live just like we are.
We've got, to start the match tonight, R.J. Jones and Karsten Holmes for Ouachita Baptist. Both of them are Oklahoma boys. R.J.'s out of Westmore, Oklahoma, Westmore High School, and Karsten Holmes is from Blanchard. Our referee tonight is Curtis Looper, Big 12 official. Watched Curtis call a lot of matches. He does a great job. Had some rule changes this year we were talking about earlier.
I'm going to let you explain those because that's, like you said, it's stuff that's we've been doing it for 100 years one way, and now we've changed it.
Well, they've made these rule changes to entice more offense by these wrestlers. Right. You know, 3 minutes in the first period is a long time to go for these college wrestlers. So what they've done is, instead of a guy getting a takedown and hanging on a hip, they have changed the rule on top now. Instead of just working on that riding time, they're going to make them be more aggressive on top and work for a fall, work to be more offensive, or they're going to penalize you. The most notable changes, though, is 3 points for a takedown. You know, everybody. We were just joking about this. Everybody used to yell 2 every time there's a takedown. Now I want to see if people still yell that, because it's 3 for a takedown. And then there's 3 different scoring systems in the near fall criteria. You know, a 3 count, a 2 count is 2 points. A 3 count is 3 points, and a 4 count is 4 points. Back in the old days, it was either 2 or it was 5. You know, and you had you got or 2 or 3, and you got a 5 count. But you know, now it's you know, when you see a kid reach back point criteria, and RJ is in on a shot early.
There you go. There's 3
And
points right there. He's taking on Karsten Holmes from Ouachita Baptist, and RJ is getting aggressive out the gate. So 3 points,
he got the
just like that.
3-point near fall, but could not keep him in back point criteria long enough.
Yeah, these guys have come out ready to go.
Holmes was able to work himself out, and I think he's going to score here at the edge, and he did. That's a reversal.
That's 2. It's 3-2 now.
RJ's out of Westmore High School. He's in his 2nd season here at Carl Albert. We watched him last year a little bit.
Gets the 2 points back with the escape of his own.
He was a starter here at 133 and then got a knee injury, and so now he looks to be solidifying himself here in the lineup at 133. 125, I'm sorry.
I think we're going to get 2 more here.
And there's the takedown at the edge. Here you go. You just witnessed it. You just witnessed it.
The ref threw
the
up
ref
2.
was so, he's so used to calling 2. He did, and he told us before the match, you know, he'd probably throw up 2, and he did, but he caught himself and changed
real quick. So 3 for the takedown. So it's now 8-2. RJ will be on top here. He's going to try to flip him over. Oh, man, he's really got him.
He's got him in back point criteria here, and that's a 4 count. He's holding the 4. There we go. He threw the 4 up because he moved into another pinning combination. And we're not, you know, we're just past the halfway mark here in the first period. He's already got a 9-point lead.
Make it 10. They only gave him 3 last time. They finally gave him the 4, so it's 12-2.
There you go, make it a 10-point lead, yes.
Holmes tried to wiggle his way out, but RJ got him clamped down.
Now he's got that bar dug in. For the wing, I'm sorry. Got the wing, now he's in back point criteria again. And he's got another 4 count.
Oh, he's getting close to a pin here. And he got it. Nice job, RJ. Wow, what a great pin.
At the 220 mark.
You see the student section going crazy here. That's awesome. I mean, we're in our 3rd year of the wrestling program here, and the students showing out on a Wednesday night. It's great.
All very true. Yes.
We're going to have Ryder Clark at 133 against James Anderson. They are ready to go. They always come to us, Coach. We're not. We're just the broadcasters.
I know.
Same thing happens to me when we do basketball
Every year
games.
they want to report to us, check in with us.
So the pin for RJ to set the tone for the duel here as we're having some scoreboard difficulties here.
Should be 16 points up there for the Vikings.
I think Coach Lords comes over and he's going to handle stuff here. He's the wrestling coach, the AD, the score operator, a little bit of everything.
And I'll bet you he cleans this facility out by himself a lot too. There we go. Now we're correct. Now it's 6 up on the board for the Vikings. Next up is Ryder Clark, a freshman out of Holton City, Texas.
I think we're good now.
2-time state qualifier out of Texas. He was a Greco state champ, a freestyle state runner-up. 2-time Team Texas national team member.
We're ready to go here. Again, this is your 133 match.
133, and he's got James Anderson out of Ouachita Baptist.
And Anderson.
Clark in on the double. He's trying to pitch one of those knees and circle back to the back, and he's not established a 2 yet. And Anderson climbs out of the back.
Now, Anderson is actually out of Pittsburgh, Ohio, and was 15-11 last year as a freshman. He's a sophomore this year.
And what you saw right there, out of our official Curtis Looper was if they get in back point criteria, then he gets that count straight up and down. And if there's a 2 count, that's an automatic takedown. Anderson with a little snatch single right there.
Great balance by Clark.
Great hips by Clark. Great hips of fighting that off because he was in deep. Now he gets the 2. 2 for Anderson. Got to stop wrestling there at the edge.
I think he was calling for out of bounds, but
I think he was.
But
the
official was saying no.
As long as they have any body part in, they're still wrestling. Used to be in the cylinder, if you had two body parts out, two points out, they called them out, but not anymore. They use the whole mat. Young wrestler got to learn that in college it's a long first period, and they're going to wrestle every portion of the mat.
Anderson in control on top now, stretching things out. Clark trying to.
Now we're going to see,
escape here.
Now we're going to see here is this is a subjective call on top when we talk about the stalling. It's an automatic count if they get on an ankle. If they pick the old ankle, the ankle ride, they're going to get an automatic 5 count. If they stay on it, it's a stalling call. But they're trying to encourage top wrestling and more offense by the top wrestler. Well, that's very subjective, ref to ref.
Well, still got a foot in from there. Now they're out. We'll say this: it's warm and humid in this building tonight, so.
I think that's about to change this weekend. We're about to get it's supposed to get rain tomorrow, and then cold front brings in a cool front, and then we got an injury time.
Yeah, it's like Clark holding his right shoulder. Pretty big slam there. Like
I didn't see the return when he came back, and if he landed on it or
Yeah, they were kind of back to it. Looked like he slammed right on his right shoulder.
Chelsea Barnes, an old Sallisaw girl, one of my former trainers, is the head trainer here at Carl Albert, and she's evaluating him and seeing, if he's going to be able to return. Now,
he's got that thing taped up pretty good already, so.
Now, here's the thing in college, too. You take a timeout, the first timeout, and the other opponent gets his choice what he wants to do. And he took the bottom position.
We'll try to get those escape points.
Exactly. Or reverse, whichever one. But, yes, he gets his choice. Which he wants. He can go neutral, top, or bottom.
There he goes. He got out of it too.
And there's the one.
Makes it 4-0. Anderson in front.
And back in on another takedown here at the edge. And he got it. He got the takedown. And actually, that's twice he's had 2 edge of the mat takedowns given up. I don't think Coach Lord's very happy about him. He's a young kid learning college wrestling's a whole lot different.
Right. Only 1 second left in this first period, and that's going to.
And I think that's what he was probably mad the most about, is giving up the takedown with 1 second left.
Yeah, you mentioned it. It doesn't look like Clark's real comfortable out there on the outsides, and it looks like Anderson is, he's being a second-year guy here. He's using that to his advantage.
Well, you say second year. Did he redshirt? He may be a third-year guy.
Yeah, that's true too.
But he's experienced, and Clark is in the infancy stage of his college career, and trying to manage that time. Just like there, he got flat-footed, and Anderson hit him with a freight train double.
It's a 10-1. And, of course, we go 3 minutes in the first period, 2 minutes in the second.
And he's got a minute 25 of riding time at this point right here and adding it on. So if you accumulation at the end of the match, if you've got over a minute of riding time, that's an extra point. So theoretically speaking, it's an 11-point lead at this point.
And right there on the edge. That seems to be where Anderson is most comfortable at right now.
Well, he scored 6 points at the edge tonight.
Yeah.
6 of those 10 came right at the edge. And, he's a big 33-pounder. He's broad-shouldered and well put together.
Under a minute left here in the second as Clark trying to find some points.
And there's your stalling call for the bottom guy. He's going to have to get his navel off the mat and build up and get on offense. Easier said than done,
Oh, I know,
tell you,
right?
When you've got a really long, experienced wrestler like Anderson is, it's easier said than done than digging yourself up off that bottom. And he's got, he's got double bars in and has him buried in the mat right now.
It's been like that for about a minute, too. There's 10 seconds left here in the second.
Nothing's changed, as far as the points go. It's 6 for a fall. It's 5 for a technical fall, which is a win greater than 15 points. And a major's larger than 8 points, and a decision is less than 8.
It's 10-1 now as we head to the third, but you mentioned it. He's got well over that minute of riding time.
Yeah, he's got 2:42, and there's your stalling call. He didn't return him to the mat, so that's another point. So now it is and a reverse. So now he's now it's a 13-1 lead, and he's going to cut him loose and try to work for the technical fall. And he called that continuation of action. He could have gotten a stalling call right there. In college, if you back him out of the mat and push him out, it's an automatic stalling call. He's in deep on a shot here, but he's going to have to try to score from here. And Anderson looks like he got the hip sandwich in there on him. So another 3. So that's a 16-2 lead. Theoretically, he's got the tech fall, but you can't award the point until after the match is over. If he continues to ride him out from here.
Yeah, with just 1 minute left in the match.
That might be it right there. And that I think that just did it. I think that's tech fall. 17-2.
Yep.
And that's it. That does it right there.
17-2. So good display by Anderson. Again, a sophomore. A lot of experience. And we mentioned it. Clark he'll get there.
Yeah, he's young. Which one is this?
Herring. Hudson Herring. Herring is a junior out of the Colony down there in Houston.
He's got Cooper Evans. Cooper is he's a third-year wrestler here, and he actually was a National Junior College national qualifier as a true freshman, redshirted last year, and really bulked up. His dad is Will Evans. Will is a longtime coach in Oklahoma, and he's
trying to get the pin
with a takedown and back. Really nice 4-point move right there. And Cooper's going to work on top here.
Herring is a junior. We mentioned he was 4-14 as a freshman, 7-15 as a sophomore. Herring trying to drag him back in. Excuse me.
Now he's got the cradle locked up.
Evans trying to drag him back in.
Yeah, he couldn't get his hands set, and then got kind of out of position, gave up the escape, but nice 5-1 start here. 3 on the takedown. I'm still thinking it's a 4-1 match.
We'll get there.
But it's a 3 takedown and 2 back.
Yeah.
Good shot in there by Herring.
Give him 3 there, so it's 5-4. These guys doing all kinds of scoring here in the first half of this first period.
You know, Evans had 20 wins as a true freshman coming out of high school at Westmore High School. And if I'm not mistaken, I think they added his brother to the lineup, who we'll see shortly.
1:03 left here in this first period. 5-4. Evans in front.
Nice job of getting off the whistle and getting the escape.
So it's 8-4 now. Actually 5-4 with the, see, I'm all messed up now.
Actually, it's actually 6-4, and Evans,
wow,
with the takedown, another 3. Another 3, so 9-4.
You get the escape, so there's 1 point there. So
you know what we've seen in the first couple of matches, a lot of action.
Yeah.
A lot of offense by both teams. Evans with the 2-on-1, trying to use that as a setup into a takedown.
Yeah, they only got 5 seconds here, so we'll see. They don't just catch their breath here.
A lot of action in the first 3 minutes of this match.
Quick.
It's going to be Ouachita's choice in the second period. He takes the down position. Evans will have his choice in the third. No riding time to speak of. And there's your escape by Herring.
Ooh. Evans trying to, does get a little front headlock. Now coaches like to slow down a little bit to trying to feel each other out again after that wild start.
If I'm not mistaken, I think I'm right here. I think Cooper was the winner. He was the first match winner ever in this facility.
I think you're right.
To start the wrestling campaign, this really deep single leg and a nice finish by Cooper Evans. Now you see the referee count. He's got to work up. Herring's in on a reverse here. Now he's in good control. Nice position.
It's a great camera shot there. That's a great shot. He does get the escape.
You know, the thing about it is this is a 5-point match, but one takedown gets a guy right. With that rule change, you know, a 3-point takedown.
Difference.
So there you see, Evans got hit with the stall call. Herring came in at a shot and shot him off the mat, and that's an automatic stall call. hopefully that doesn't come back to haunt later in the match. But a lot of action here with 20 seconds left.
There's 5 seconds left. So we head to the third, 12-7 in favor of Cooper Evans.
And he gets his choice, and he takes the bottom position.
And to our new viewers, the wrestling coach, why do you want to take the bottom position?
Well, you know, it gives you the opportunity of oh man, it gives you the opportunity to get to your feet and escape. Maybe some people looking like you get to take bottom here. There's no riding time to any degree, so you can. You know, you never want to say this about a wrestler. You sit on bottom, kind of get you a blow a little bit, get your head back together. You're sitting there holding a 5-point lead. So if you don't do anything silly, you're in great shape.
Right.
But you know, you get to your feet, and now you're in which, you know, he's got to cut him loose here to try to score some points,
right,
because a 3-point takedown can get him right back in this match.
You're
so
right. Evans just got to mind his business here, and he's going to be all right.
A lot of wrestling left, a minute 12, but stay in great position. You know, he does have a stalling call. Herring's in on a shot right here. But unless he goes to flopping and gets caught, he's really okay. He did a little gator roll right there. No points yet. And that clock is his friend.
Now down to 45 seconds. Yeah, Herring just can't seem to find
You know,
anything.
when he gets hit in this little spladle here, Herring's trying to dig out that spladle. As long as he can control that bottom leg, there you get your stalemate. 22 seconds left. The stalling call really kind of out of the equation now. All he's got to do is manage this match for the last 20 seconds.
Herring tries to go, but good defense by Evans.
Really good job of getting his hips down. He's in an over and under situation. He needs to get up to his feet like he did, get off his knees so he doesn't get whipped over, but match over.
Go.
Great job there by Cooper Evans.
Makes it 9-4. Brings up Jaden Tulance and Xander Fields at 149.
Now this guy may have the best name I've heard
I
in a
know.
long
We
time.
talked about that last time we were here.
Jaden's out of Arlington Martin High School.
Xander out of Huntsville, Alabama, is a junior. 6-9 as a freshman, 5-17 as a sophomore.
This is Jaden's second year. He redshirted last year. Coming out of high school, he was a 3-time 5A state placer. Placed third each year at Arlington Martin. And he was 22-23 and competed in open tournaments as a redshirt. Finished with in 2023, competed in open tournaments and finished with a record of 18-7. Xander Fields, he's a minute away from home.
Yeah, just
Huntsville, Alabama.
It's quite the drive.
You know, I don't know if people know this, but there used to be wrestling in the SEC.
Yeah.
Alabama,
yes.
Tennessee, LSU all had really good programs. In fact, had their share of national champions. Nothing like the OSUs and OUs and Iowas, but still, you know, until they did away with the sport, and I don't know exactly what year that was. I know that it was the late 70s or early 80s when they did away with wrestling down there in the SEC, but, you know, still a popular sport in high school and down in the South.
So
Tulance with the quick 3-point takedown.
I think they might revisit that sometime soon. As popular as wrestling is getting in the whole country now.
Well, I'll tell you what's really helped wrestling, in my opinion, is the women's side of it has really opened up a whole new groundswell of it. Nice little tilt here by Lance. Worked on that cross wrist tilt. Sitting there holding 2, and 2 it is. So a 5-point lead.
Now, as a wrestler,
and he's working again on that cross wrist tilt, and
as a wrestler, if you're on the bottom, you can't get anything going. Are you trying to force your way out?
Well, you are trying to get you a new start. A new start was what you'd like to do, but you've got to wrestle your way out. If you jump out, you get called for stalling or fleeing.
So you got to do it, but make it look fancy.
Legitimate. You got to wrestle your way out. And let me tell you something. Both coaches know it. The referee knows it. As long as it's done right, there's no harm, no foul.
Yeah. Lance up 5-0 here. 40 seconds left in the first period. Student section still going strong.
He's got complete control on top and accruing good riding time. Lance has done a good job of changing off. He feels has been in a situation where he kind of built up and got to a knee. And Lance brought him back to the mat. 1:51 of riding time. And he takes the bottom position. So, he wants to get out of there and score. He's got plenty of time to get out before that riding time is taken away. And he's up on his feet. And he hit a little Granby roll, and that was really a nice standing Granby he hit right there. Just need a little bit more real estate.
The student section is putting in their work tonight, Coach. They're screaming names, and it's awesome.
In these day and times, they can Google every one of these guys and find they can get their girlfriends. They can find their girlfriend's name.
There's 1 point for Lance. It's now 6-0 here in the second.
He's got an underhook to a front headlock there, and needs to see what he's going to do here to try to use that little pass by. Nice pass by right there.
9-0 now. Jaden in complete control.
Make it, and again, theoretically it's 10-0. He's sitting here holding on to a major decision, and he's got working on a tilt again.
So about halfway through the second.
I'll tell you what's impressive about this, not to take anything away from anybody, but you've got a program in its infancy here, and Coach Krupmer's, this is his 7th year, but they're a 4-year school with established wrestlers who, and I'll tell you, it's a tough place to recruit to Ouachita Baptist, but that is a really nice takedown right there by Jaden.
12-1 now, like you said, theoretically 13-1.
Yes, but this is a group that competes in there with UCO, Central Oklahoma, and some Chadron State, and some really big Division II programs. And here Fields is hit with the stalling call.
15 seconds left here as Lance has been in complete control this whole match. And that will end the second.
Fields gets his choice in the third, and they're gonna put him down. And he's gonna let him go. He's gonna turn him loose. He's got riding time established to a degree. Now they're going to chase the. Now he's going to chase some points and try to get the tech fall. Really heavy hands by Tulane.
Yeah.
Really good job in the tie-ups. And again, you know, he hit him with this pass by. Now he goes to a duck under.
Oh, nice.
Nicely done. Now they're telling him to cut him loose again. Now they're really going to chase this tech fall.
With the riding, it's 16-2.
It is. It is. Okay, there's the escape now, but
gets one more
you can end the match with a takedown right here. And there it is.
And
now he scoops that. Now he's got to dig his head out of there. If the head comes out, that's going to be 2. And there's the 2. And there's the tech fall. 3. I'm sorry. I'm still saying 2. I'm still saying 2.
So technical fall for Jaden Tulance.
I tell you what, that was a very impressive job by Jaden Tulance.
Yeah, he was really impressive at the scrimmage the other night. Now we got Cade Evans.
Cade Evans, and I think this is Cooper's brother. He's he's an Oklahoma City University transfer, or UCO. I'm sorry. 6A state placer out of Westmore. Okay, here's a bit of trivia for you. Certified paramedic.
Oh, wow. Yes.
It is in flight paramedic certified.
That's a good teammate to have right there.
Yes, I tell you, that tells you how smart he is. Boy, how about that? That's Otero he's out of Catoosa, Oklahoma.
Yeah, he's out of Catoosa. He's a junior. He was 5-5, 11-9, and went 23-12 last season. Finished 3rd at the Norseman Open, 5th at the NCAA Regionals, Super Regionals.
Oh, so he's got a lot of credentials behind him. But I tell you what, you know, Cade's, I don't know how much time he spent on the starting lineup at UCO, but he's been in that room. Right. So he has got a lot of experience behind him as well. Otero, he's from Catoosa. He's one of Coach Clevenger's boys. But being a returning, national qualifier, he's got a lot of experience underneath his belt.
Yeah, he was 33-3 and was 2nd in the state at 145 in high school.
I'm going to go out on a limb here and say he was probably defeated by a Tuttle kid in the finals.
Probably most likely.
Just going to say that. And he's in on a single right now, low-level single. I think what they were yelling about was Evans had a hip lock in there, but the hip lock was down low, and when he takes that to the side, it puts pressure on that knee, and I think that's what they were yelling about.
Got the 3 points. A minute left here in this first period. These two guys just kind of treading water, and now they've started the action here. Otero not letting him go.
Now he's got that wing. He's got a wing in there. And he's working towards elevating that. Not in back point criteria yet. Nice job. Nice job by Evans of working out of that. Otero's very, very patient. with that wing. And there's back point criteria. 1 count, though. We got a 2 count.
He's going for the pin here. Evans going to have to hold on for 5 more seconds. He gets out of there.
Got a 3 count out of that. 3 more back.
It's 6-0, plus he's got a minute of riding time.
And the choice, and he goes down.
You know, Otero with a ton of experience. So it gets the escape point, 7-0. Otero is in control right now, but Evans, again, with those three-point takedowns, 1 takedown away.
You know, up and out in you know, basically 4 seconds. He not only got the escape point, but he also kept his riding time intact. Nice job on the head snap. Evans kind of didn't defend that much. Got on his hands and knees, and you can see that Otero is a seasoned wrestler. Very, very, very mature.
He's been working on that, cranking on that wing for a while. Now he's in great shape here, and Evans is in big trouble. Trying to get those shoulders down. He's got that right arm up just enough, but that's it. He gets the pin.
And he gets the fall.
Yeah, Evans just kind of got caught there. He cranked on that wing for 2 periods, and he finally got it.
Very patient.
So that makes it 14-11 as we head to 165. Sam Schmidt against Noah Smith.
Okay, now here, this is an interesting matchup. Sam Smith is, Noah Smith is ranked preseason number 8.
And get this, Sam Schmidt out of Tuttle, Oklahoma State champion at 182.
So here's the deal. His dad is Stephen Schmidt, who's a national champion at OSU. I watched Sam wrestle last year. I went down to watch Guthrie and Tuttle wrestle. The Davenport boys, 2 of my old players are coaching there. And Bobby Williams, who's a coach at Tuttle, he wrestled with my son, good friends with my son Kramer. So I went to watch those 2. It's going to be a good 4A, 5A matchup. And then I got to see Sam wrestle as a high school senior. He's a baby. He is a true freshman, but he comes from great stock. Again, his dad was a national champion at OSU. And so, and anytime you come out of that Tuttle room, you've got, you're well coached and well seasoned yourself. Noah, he was a starter last year and then got injured. He was a national qualifier last year, and he was in a round of 12. So, he's a sophomore, a true sophomore, and has got a lot of experience behind him. They got a paddles going on.
Oh yeah, they got the energy up and going. That's for sure. About halfway through this first period. And not much going on just yet. Again, backed off.
A lot of fake shots by both of them. Not a lot of trying to set up that inside shot. There's Smith Schmidt with the fake shot and a nice recovery for a three-point takedown by Smith. He's out of Union High School.
Not too shabby up there either. Now he's got his arms in a lock, trying to roll him over.
Well, he's trying to dig that wing in.
Yep. Just
like Otero in the last match we saw. And now he comes off of it, and Schmidt gets to his feet. But a nice return. Nice return by Smith.
5 seconds here trying to not let him out of it. I think he's going to hold him down. He gets it. So 3-0, a lot of action in that last 30 seconds.
And Schmidt, it's his choice, and he took neutral. Maybe they know something that maybe Smith's really good on top, or, you know, I don't think they, I'm not coaching these kids. I don't know, maybe, you know, with Schmidt being young, putting him on bottom this early in the season, he's better on his feet. Who knows? Don't know the logic behind that, but Smith in again. Nice takedown. Nice snap down, and getting behind for the three-point takedown. I almost said 2 again, by the way.
It's our first one of the year. We get a pass.
It's, you know, the thing about it is, it's Schmidt and Smith.
Yeah.
Smith from with the Vikings, and
Schmidt
with the
Tigers.
For the Tigers, yes, there you go. Smith gets to his feet and gets the one.
And over a minute of riding time as well for Smith.
Kind of a lazy shot there for Schmidt, and Smith for Carl Albert was able to cut the corner. Hadn't gotten the 2 solidified yet. Now here's the thing, if Smith doesn't get busy with this, trying to get to that point of working the takedown, you're going to get a stalemate called here. Now he's got the 3. There's the takedown.
9-1, now he's adding to that riding time. Just 5 seconds left here.
I'll tell you what, this is really impressive for Coach Lord's team tonight. The way that they came out and the way that they have kept the action going. We've got a timeout here.
Talking to the referee here. We're going to have a discrepancy on the points. But cooler heads prevail.
So I think, you know, what Coach Krugman was saying was that the riding time started in the neutral position. It shows 1:54 on the clock, but the actual riding time is 1:23. Schmidt from Ouachita in the bottom position, and there's a 1 count. He's working the cross wrist tilt. And there's Schmidt with his escape. Smith's going to turn him loose. He's got basically 2:10 of riding time right now. Clock says 2:27, but it's actually 2:12. Minute left to go in the match, and there's another takedown by Smith. Really nice pass by.
As long as it's more than 1 minute of riding time, it really doesn't matter.
I'm just impressed with how, and there's a little collar steal attempt there by Smith out of Carl Albert, but what I'm impressed with how much offense they put up tonight.
Yeah.
They have been really, really aggressive on their feet.
$25 seconds left. Carl Albert trying to get another win here.
You know, here's the thing. Schmidt's gonna be a really good college wrestler. One of these days, he's the pace of the match right. He's still young, and he hasn't had that year to grow, and they're gonna have some growing pains with him just because he's young and he's a freshman.
Right.
But I tell you what, there he is on a shot, and he just can't finish. Doesn't have big boy strength enough to finish. But I tell you what, he's going to be a kid that down the road they're going to have to reckon with. Now I'll tell you this, Noah Smith looks like a guy that could be on the podium this year for the Vikings.
12-3. That's a win.
Check in with me.
Up next, 174 already.
Sorry about that. Both of them came to check in with me.
Yeah, it's just, hey, you look official, Coach. That's what it is.
Mathan Mason out of Tulsa Edison. Two-time state qualifier. Third place finisher in 22. And last year he spent time at 65 and 74. He was a starter at 65, went to the regional tournament, and had a 18-17 overall record last year. And I tell you what, that's a nice high crotch right there by Mason.
Riley Courtney, his opponent, is a true freshman out of the Colony, had a 55-10 record in high school, and he's a youngster as well. Mason just trying to really get this thing over with.
They were out before he lost control, so Courtney will go back to the bottom position. Mason's looking to load that wrist up and then work for a cheap tilt here. Now he's and there's the stalling call. I knew that was about to come out of my mouth. If Courtney didn't get busy on bottom, he's going to get hit for stalling, and sure enough. Kevin Looper hits him with the stalling call. Now he's talking to both wrestlers. There you go. Now Courtney gets the escape.
Just 30 seconds left. This is a quick moving first period.
Ooh, a super duck. Hit him with a super duck. And he can finish this. That's a nice finish right there.
They're out with just 10 seconds left.
Okay, that's kind of what I thought. We have only got 10 seconds left in this period, and then I look up and said, the one was missing.
I was gonna say,
I was like, well, that's a short period right there. But we still got a lot of wrestling left.
That makes a huge difference.
Courtney being really long and gets to his feet, is able to get the escape. Low-level single attempt there by Courtney. Trying to work to finish here. Plenty of time. He's got 44 seconds. Mason, I don't know that he can get rid of this boot. Mason's got the boot, and now whoever gets their hips higher is going to have the advantage here. Uh-oh. Nope.
Nice move.
Mason with the three-point near fall. If he steps through and elevates that knee, he could get him and digs out that shoulder on the other side. 12 seconds. I think he's just going to get back in good position here and go to the second with a 9-2 lead and a minute 40 in riding time.
Great job there, especially the finish off
Red's
first
choice.
period.
Yes, it was. Red's choice, he defers. So Mason will take the, I could have swore he said bottom. I guess they're going to go neutral here. He's got 3 takedowns. A lot of confidence in being on his feet. There's another low-level attempt by Courtney. Mason's got the arm trapped. And he ends up in a cradle, but he couldn't get it locked. And nice job coming out of that by Mason.
Gives him the 1, still 12-3.
Mason kind of got a lazy there on the straight double attack, and Courtney was able to dig an underhook, but wasn't able to use it. And then he got lazy, and Mason took him down with a straight double.
That's 15-3 with just a minute left here in the second. Actually, like you said, 16-3 with the riding time. I think, yeah, Coach Lord's saying letting him up, I think. They want to finish this off.
Yeah, yeah. And Coach Merrick's also telling him to let him go. And our student section's they're wanting the fall.
They're
beating the paddles, wanting the fall. Good crowd out here. I tell you what, I'm pleasantly pleased with seeing how many people have showed up tonight.
Yeah, there's been more come in since we started. People getting off work.
Mason in complete control right here with basically 5 seconds left to go in the period.
Now, 15-3, 3 minutes of riding time.
So you're looking at the corner over there, they're going to take top. Yeah, he's hadn't been satisfied with his wrestling on his feet or on bottom. So, you know, you got a long wrestler like this. He could be a guy that gets his boots in, or is a cradle guy. And there it is. There's the cradle, but he didn't get it locked up. And that's why you see they try to take the top position, try to put him in more of a. And there's a reversal.
That's 17-3 plus the riding. That's 18-3.
It is. Call it potentially dangerous. You're going to get a stop here. Now they're going to tell him, just put him right on his feet right now. He gets the next takedown, it's over.
Nathan trying to finish it off here.
There it is, straight double. Cut the corner, elevate.
Oh.
Now he goes to the crotch lift.
Good defense.
Courtney knows it's over if he gives up the takedown right here. Mason's got to elevate. There it is. There it is. There's the 3. Nice job chasing that last takedown right there by Mason. I tell you what, he's the reason why he's ranked number 8 in the country. Got a local flavor coming up here.
Yep.
Salisaw's own Trey Hudgens.
Trey Hudgens, yeah.
Getting in the 10-foot circle.
And you got Parker Henry, a freshman out of Lawton Mac.
And this one of Mikey Miller's boys out of Lawton Mac.
He was a state placer.
So he's a true freshman as well.
Champion. Yep.
Nice double leg by Trey Hutchins. You know, here's what, you know, when I watched Trey come in last year, they had him, you know, he was at heavyweight, a little out of, I did not think that he was ever going to be a heavyweight. I thought he had to grow into that. He had to do a lot of growing. And then he found his way down to 197, and now he's at his natural weight of 184. I think this is the perfect weight for Trey. And, you know, a little bit about Trey. Trey's an outstanding student. You know, he did a lot of different activities at Sallisaw. Class kid, class family. He's a great ambassador for Carl Albert, not only the wrestling team, but the student body as well. Wrestled for Darren Peaster in high school.
And very tall. He's got always going to have the
really long and lean. And he's hanging on the ankle, and he came off of it right before. That's one of the new stalling calls this year. You hang on that ankle too long and you get a 5 count, it's an automatic stall call. But, you know, he's building up that riding time with that spiral ride. Now he cuts him loose. I would like to have seen him stay in there a little bit longer on that, but Henry takes a bad shot, and hopefully Trey can score it off of this. If he can circle and rake that ankle, it's going to make it tough for Henry to hang on right there. Plus, the other fact too is you know, Henry takes a bad shot, and Trey with his good hips, he's making him carry him. You know, he's going to wear him out here. Got a stalemate called by Kevin Looper.
You know, Trey's mother was friends with my older sister. I won't say a little older than me. I won't say how older, but I was the baby. But I've known his mom, oh gosh, since I was a little kid. So,
you know, last weekend he was second at the tournament they were at in Iowa. I think it was at Simpson College.
Yes.
Oh, he was about to turn the corner right there. He's got that wrist trap. There's another takedown. Nicely done by Trey.
.61. He's got the riding time over a minute. His chin strap's come undone. He's all over the place.
Yeah, I think Kevin's going to let him go here a little bit.
That's completely
not going to interrupt not going to stop the action. 10 seconds here. Trey needs to lift and return him to the mat. Hang on, not give up the point, but he did. Gave up the escape right at the end. Coach Lords is not going to be happy about that. Trey needs him in an NIL deal at Supercuts.
Yeah, I know, or something. I think last time we were here, he had it braided up, or pulled back, or something. But tonight, I guess
he's got some arts in his bloodstream. He's an artsy.
He's trying to, you know, we talked about several matches tonight, but counting this one, just 3 left. Chance for the Vikings to win this thing.
Well, we have 3 left in the in the main duel tonight. And then we've got some other matches, some extra matches, and that's what it's all about at this time of year, is just getting guys that trying to earn a berth in the lineup, some extra mat time against somebody other than your practice partners.
Right.
Nice low-level shot there by Trey. If he can come up and score with this, he's got plenty of time. Too good of a shot there. Now he's, you know, Parker's got a cradle locked up. He's trying to work where he can scoop that knee. Trey needs to work on that lock. because his hands came apart, and they gave, there's Parker with the takedown.
That ties it up.
Well, he's got that cradle locked up
Yeah,
tight.
he sure does. Trey's going to have to really fight this off. 15 seconds left. And he got it.
7 seconds left in the period.
Well, that cuts it to just a
Had a 6-2 lead, and looks like he hit a wall there.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. Now we go to 197. Hunter
Hall is, I think he's preseason top 3 ranked. Hunter's out of Skytook, Oklahoma. Kind of an interesting story. Came off that really good high school team Skytook had a few years back, and state champion at Skytook, and then went and played baseball at NOC out at Enid.
His opponent, Brooks Shrimshire, I believe that's how you say that. He's a junior, another Alabama kid out of Huntsville. 22-8 last year. 23-8 the year before that. So this is a well-seasoned veteran.
You know, after Hunter played baseball, after he went to Tonkawa, NOC Tonkawa, and played baseball that year, he came out here last year, and he was a starter at Carl Albert, and then he qualified for the national tournament. So he's a guy that, you know, tell you what, extremely athletic, extremely strong, explosive, and Coach Lords, you know, really speaks good things about him, and you know, getting to the end of this duel here, it's 23-17. He could be the closer right here.
Yep.
Put this out of reach. You know, Hall was on the podium last year, being 7th, so really looked for him to really be in the you know, on the podium at a smaller number. Nice single to a double, and back. 2 back count. So that's a 5-point move there at the edge of the mat.
There you go.
Nice start for Hunter. Hall's got that tie waist tilt, trying to elevate it into scoring position, but wasn't able to settle. Shrimpshire. That's a say that 3 times really hard. I put a P in it the first time. Anyway, he got the escape.
I
don't know what we're discussing here, but our official, Kevin Looper, was. I don't know if he was headbutting. I don't know what was going on, but another single leg here by Hall. Scoop that leg and pitches that. Nothing yet. Now there's 3.
Makes it 8-1.
Now he's going to count. He's going to have him work up here. Hall's going to turn him loose. Only taken really 2 shots and got in both times.
The first. A lot of action.
Shrimpshire's choice. He's going to take the bottom position. What classification did you say he was?
I think it was, I don't know if they gave it a, he's a junior.
Okay, so he's a seasoned veteran.
Yeah, he's super regionals. Like I said, he had a 22-8 record last year. 23-8. And at Huntsville, he was the 15, 16, and 17 7A state champion.
Wow.
So
impressive resume.
he's an older fellow, too, 24 years old.
Did you say 24?
24.
He must have.
Looks like he took something happened there between.
Maybe.
Yeah. I don't know if it.
You know, if you that NCAA clock starts when you're, you know, whenever you start it. You don't have to be 18 to start it.
And listen to this. He was on the president's list with a perfect 4.0 average. So very smart kid as well.
That's called a true student athlete right there.
Yeah, he went from between 17 and 21. He wasn't wrestling, so there was something going on there. Maybe he was doing like Chris Winkie and playing college baseball.
Could have been. 42 seconds left. This period got stalemate. We'll go back to our feet. You know, another thing that I've noticed too is we haven't had any. You know, neither one of these teams have had a wrestler broke, meaning gassed out and couldn't go. And both of them have shown that they got good gas tanks, and it's early in the year. There you go. He's working on that stalling call, trying to push him out right there. Nice job of Hall, but taking a cheap shot there at the edge. You know, this match right here could be the deciding match in this duel, depending on what happens at heavyweight.
Just 10 seconds left in the second period. It's going to come down to that last 2 minutes.
Hall's choice, and he's going to go down in the third period. They're discussing right now whether he wants to go neutral or take bottom. Coach Lords is letting him know that he's got to get off bottom right here. He's to his feet.
He's losing his riding time, too.
Oh, he's a legger.
Minute 20.
And then he got hit with a stalling call right there. Coach Lord just trying to buy his wrestler a little bit of time. And then he got the Ouachita wrestler for hanging on the hip. So both of them got stalls within the last 20 seconds of that period. So like I said earlier in the telecast, you know, that's subjective. And here you go, you got to count on the ankle. He trapped the ankle for a count of 2, but then came off of it. But with some of the new rules. But going back to what I was saying before, that's going to be subjective from official to official when it comes to that top stalling call.
Under a minute. All trying to hold on here.
You know what Hunter doesn't need to do here is get in a bad position. Shrimps are working on that on the cheap tilt himself, that cross wrist tilt himself. But if he doesn't get his head off the mat, and there's the second stall call.
It's at 8-4.
Now the next stall call is 2 points. .22 seconds left in this match. Spencer with 2 boots in.
Don't have to worry about
A little bit too late though. I tell you what, this is a nice win for Hunter Hall. That's a really, really, really good win early in the year like this against a Division II opponent that was a national qualifier. That all but seals the deal right here for the Vikings.
Yep, 26-17. Donald Paul, a senior out of Lafayette, Louisiana.
Now, he looks like a grown man.
Yes.
He's got Austin Blair. Austin's a sophomore out of Lovejoy High School in Lucas, Texas. He was a redshirt last year and had a record of 8-7.
I'm not even going to try to pronounce Paul's hometown.
Cameo.
It's got
Cameo High School.
One of those Louisiana X's in it, so. Cameo, okay.
Or Cameox.
Cameox, it could be, whatever it is.
I think it's Cameo, though.
I have to ask one of my buddies who's down in that area.
Now, following this match, we have 5 more single exhibition bouts coming up that will follow, and get to see some other newcomers.
Paul tries to get the takedown. Does, gets the 3 points. They got him listed at 6'2", 245.
And what classification did you say?
He's a senior.
He's a senior, okay.
If I can get his attention, I'm going to ask him how to say that hometown. Now I'm curious.
Blair gets the escape, 3-1 match. And I tell you what now, in a heavyweight match, a 3-1 lead is huge.
Yeah.
Not for every heavyweight, but I'm going to say for 70% of them, a 3-1 lead might as well be a 300-1 lead.
Yeah, he got that takedown early, and it's kind of just been biding his time. Wraps up the first period.
Blair's choice, and he takes the bottom position. Wilson a little bit more active on top now, trying to work for a little bit of offense here on top, but he's now got he's got a minute of riding time, not secured by any stretch of the imagination, but Blair needs to get off bottom here.
Paul trying to not break those wrists. He got out of it.
There's the escape. You know, I was going to say earlier in the telecast, you know, Ouachita being a NCAA Division II school, they get a chance to look at what Carl Albert has coming and possibly recruit some of these kids.
Right. 10 seconds left in the period.
Now that felt like a 3-hour period right there.
Yeah, yeah.
With all the action that we've had in these other matches, with all the offense we've seen, and now we got 2 heavyweights, and with a 3-2 lead.
Blair's still in this thing, though.
Wilson takes bottom position. A little bit too much leverage there by Wilson. That's a nice reverse. Takes a 5-2 lead.
Yeah, that's a huge lead in the 3rd period. And a minute to go here. Paul doing a good job of just adding that riding time. It's 5-2, plus he's got the minute of riding time too. So,
you know, now here's the thing: if that would have, you know, I tell you what established early was the bonus points early in the matches that that R.J. Jones in the 125-pound match, Cooper Evans at 141, and Jaden Tulance. They established a good team lead chasing all those bonus points early in this and put this in a situation where it doesn't come down to Austin Blair in the final match to have to. But, you know, I would think that Wilson, they would be, if this was a needing a fall kind of situation, he would be a little bit more active in this match, taking a lot more chances.
Yeah, at this point, he's just trying to get to the house. Team's going to win.
Coach Lords wants him to come to his feet. He said, "What was that?" You don't want heavyweights rolling around.
No.
They get trapped in positions and get to their back.
10 seconds left here. Don Paul is going to win this thing, but it will not matter because Carl Albert's going to win the duel.
Great win for Carl Albert tonight.
So Paul gets the decision, but still 26-20, that's it. So Carl Albert will win the duel. Now we go to exhibition matches.
Who's this? This is going to be Husani for Carl Albert and Shaw for Ouachita. 125-pounders. Husani is a freshman out of Edison High School in Tulsa, Oklahoma. He's a 5A state placer.
Shaw is out of Batesville, Arkansas. Home of Mark Martin.
Home of who?
Mark Martin.
Oh, okay.
NASCAR driver.
Okay.
Former track champion at Tri-State Speedway over here in Pensacola.
Shaw's in on the early single. Husani with the hip lock fights him off at the edge. Nice hip pressure there by Husani. Shaw's in on a single leg. But Husani able to cut the corner and get the three-point takedown and trap the ankle. He's going to tell him to use that ankle or let it go, and he did. Husani with the tilt here. The wrist trap and the wing. And got a 4 count. But he's still holding the wing. Now he's working for the fall.
Yeah, oh, he's got him in great position, too. Ref's right there.
Oh, now he's got those double unders.
Oh, man,
ooh.
yeah, that's not
he's in
good.
a world of hurt now.
Right there in front of the Carl Albert bench, too. That's got to be a fall.
They're trying to help him, too.
There it is.
They're trying to help Kevin Looper call the fall, and there the fall was. Minute 50.
At 165 against Will Wilson. Wilson, a freshman out of Sylvan Hills High School, Sherwood, Arkansas.
Phelps is out of Pryor. I remember him from last year. Competed at 174 and 184 and went to the regional at 184. Finished with a 12-18 record. In on a single and finished it. Nice finish there. Phelps is out of Pryor. He's one of Coach Jefferson's boys. Strong high school program there in Pryor.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like Wilson's going to get him a lot of action tonight. He's got another bout at the end here.
Almost went into Coach Lords' lap there.
Yeah, no change there though. Phelps still in position. In control, I should say. Phelps is a two-time state placer at Pryor. He's third as a junior and state runner-up as a senior. Working that cross-face cradle. Trying to trap the elbow over there on his opponent's left side. Still working that, trapping that elbow and running the head to the knee. Now he came off that. Where'd you say Wilson was out of?
Sherwood, Arkansas.
Another Arkansas wrestler. Phelps keeping that side-by-side headlock, but now Wilson's able to get the escape. 3-1 match. Right in on a shot, and Phelps cutting the corner for another 3.
Phelps wanting to finish this thing. You can tell he's been really aggressive.
Well, I tell you, he has been aggressive, and he's also pushing the action.
You mentioned Wilson's going to have to go again here in a few minutes. There's your vuvuzelas.
Okay, I didn't know if that was the horn or.
Yeah, that's the vuvuzelas. I see him behind us here. There you go. I need to go up there and teach him how to use them because they're supposed to sound more like almost like a bee buzzing.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, so if you get a bunch of them going to a big soccer stadium, it sounds like a bunch of bees.
And you say they use that at the Minnesota Vikings Stadium. They've got a lot of those there too?
Yep.
Do they always have a celebrity blow the horn before a game?
Well, I say celebrity, usually a local person or a former player or the mayor, you know,
I think
season ticket holder.
I think I saw a former player do it, and that's the only time I've ever seen it.
When we were there, of course, it was preseason. I think the lady was like a 30-year, her and her husband were 30-year season ticket holders or something like that. So
wow.
They got a chance to do it. Beautiful stadium,
You know who I'll tell you who I saw do it was Dave Winfield. For whatever reason, you know, he's not I don't know. Did he play? He played
for the Twins.
For the Twins.
He played for the Twins. He didn't play for a lot of teams, but he did play for the Twins. Oh, and plus, he was born in St. Paul and grew up in St. Paul, Minnesota.
Oh, didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, I did not either.
Well, there's a good reason for him to be on the horn. That's called Local Boy Done Good.
Yeah, done real good. Hall of Famer.
Phelps again trying to trap the elbow on the other side and work for that crossface cradle. Got a mountain of riding time at 3:19 and still climbing. Call him off. And Wilson will go to the bottom position again.
Seconds left here. Of course, the Viking Open will be here this weekend, Saturday and Sunday.
Men on Saturday, women on Sunday.
Yep, and Viking TV will be here. They will sans broadcasters. It's a little tough to do 4 mats at once with broadcasters.
It really is. It's, you know, and the thing about it is you know, it's telecasting all of them, putting them all on the screen is virtually impossible. But I'm sure there'll be a lot of good wrestling here.
Yep.
A lot of different contestants from a lot of different big schools.
I think Joe said he's figured out a way to do it, Coach. Put 4
Joe's
mats.
got it.
Four mats on there. I believe it.
I'm going to tell you something. For all those parents out there that can't make the trip, they need to tune in.
Yeah.
Because that will be huge.
Yeah, we did it last year kind of the same way and learned some stuff. And one thing about Joe, he learns stuff and does better the next time. So I'm expecting a great broadcast. And again, that'll be pretty much all day on Saturday with the men, and I don't know how many ladies they got coming, but probably most of the day on Sunday as well.
You know, I know this 2 years ago, my son-in-law officiated that event on Saturday, and they had a whole lot more contestants than what they had anticipated.
Right.
And And Derek got to my house about 11 o'clock that night.
Yeah.
And I think he left out about 8. So
it is definitely an all-day thing.
They started at 9, and I think he got done about 10 that night.
Just hope old Joe was getting paid by the hour.
There you go. Joe, I get the luxury of Joe being at all events that I call for Sallisaw High School in the mix and the high school football games. And we always kind of take Joe for granted because we just come up there and call the game, drop our headset, and walk out of there. And he's left there to set it all up. And after we leave, he's there to take it all down and load it back up. And this weekend, last weekend had to have been a pretty good drive on him because it was on me. It's 2 hours and 45 minutes down there. Now we're going to Cushing this week, and that's another 2 hours and 15 minutes. So we appreciate what Joe does for us, though.
Absolutely, we do. Yeah, look at the riding time, 5:31.
Good win there for Caden Tank Phelps over Will Wilson.
Yeah, Josiah Rhodes and Luke Brunson coming up. 184. That's your phone, Coach. We got the same looking phone here.
Oh, yeah. Josiah Rhodes is out of Will Rogers High School in Tulsa. And he was, they bounced him in and out of the lineup last year. 165, 74, and 84. And he's in on a shot early. Scoops the ankle off the single leg. Now he's got to pitch that opposite knee. His head's got to come out to be 3. There we go. And there's the takedown. I'm still struggling with that 3.
Brunson out of DeBerry, Texas, Caddo Magnet. He's a freshman.
Here's the other thing, too. It says a lot about your program when you have, especially at the junior college level, and you have young men that return. Maybe they struggle a little bit in and out of the lineup and away from home and managing that weight and so on and so forth and the demands of this sport. And they come back and get a double dose of it. So I'm speaking volumes about Coach Lord's program. It's what he's built here in 3 short years. It's really, really pretty phenomenal. Josiah in on a single leg again. He had that 2-on-1. He was trying to work to a setup there, and he went to opposite leg single. Got to kind of get to the bend of that knee, which he's trying to do, and turn the corner. Brunson's got the hip lock in. Going to make it hard for him to turn that corner. Elevate that and limp arm out. And there it is. And there's the 3 takedown again. Nicely done. Where'd you say Brunson was out of again? I'm sorry.
Brunson is out of DeBerry, Texas, Caddo Magnet High School. DeBerry, basically in Louisiana. It's kind of between Longview and Shreveport. $30 seconds for Josiah here.
Brunson with the escape. And then back on a shot, not a great shot. Josiah back in on a shot. Same thing he's finished with. Short time though, he's got to go to work here. 6-2 lead for Josiah Rhodes. Red's choice takes bottom. There's a 2 count. Nope, he said 2 ones. He did not say that was a 2 count. I have a correction to make. Earlier in the night, I called our official Curtis Looper, and it's not Curtis, it's Kevin. I don't know where Curtis came from. And I've known this guy long enough to know that it's Kevin and not Curtis, but my apologies to him for calling him the wrong name.
You know a lot of people, though, Coach. Names get mixed up.
But, you know, a guy that drives as far as he did from Perry, Oklahoma deserves an apology.
Yeah.
Kevin's always done a great job. That's why he's working his way up into college and calling a lot of big matches. He calls a high school state tournament and regional every year in Oklahoma, and now is a Big 12 official. Hit green for stalling right there for backing out. 6-3 lead still for Josiah Rhodes from Carl Albert.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to talk to Coach Lord to see how many wrestlers they're expecting this weekend, but I know last year there was a ton.
Quick takedown there for Josiah Rhodes.
Yeah.
Brunson took a lazy shot, and Josiah was able to capitalize off that.
9-3.
I'm sorry to interrupt you.
No, you're good. Yeah. We'll have to see, pick his brain afterwards. We'll be here. I think it starts at 9 a.m. on Saturday, and Joe will be here with the camera guys, and they'll have that for you. Wherever you're watching us tonight, you can watch us.
So that's going to make a long day for you. Did you do the telecast too?
No, I don't.
So they just film it.
Yeah, we don't need broadcasters because there's so much going on. You don't want to focus in on one match because you got 4 going. You don't want to take away from anybody.
Very true.
Just keep it up there. They got a pretty good announcer here in the arena that you can hear pretty well too.
I'm gonna tell you something. For a program that did not have a wrestling program 3 years ago, I walked in and I thought, what's this guy going to be here? Calling this match. And I'm telling you something, he does a bang-up job.
Yeah, he does. He really gets into it.
He's been on the microphone somewhere else besides here.
Yeah, we're going to find out eventually.
Brunson with a boot in, but no action with it. Working the far side half, and Josiah doing a good job of defending that. And if he gets a hip out here, could wind up with a reversal. .43 seconds left in the period. Down 9-3. He really needs some offense here, and all he's doing is burning time.
If anything, he's taking the riding time away, but that's about it.
That's about it. He did just take it away right there, but not able to get in any kind of back point criteria. Now he's going to try to elevate that hip and get in a tilt situation, and Josiah's Rhodes able to fight it off. And that'll be the it for the 9-3 win for Josiah Rhodes. Now we have Ryan Honeycutt I'm going to tell you something. This is a great story by this young man out of Sallisaw. He is, I mean, this is one of the best stories. I really didn't know much about him, and I watched him wrestle, and he's doesn't have a lot of experience, but kind of made himself into what he is as a wrestler right here. And I'm going to tell you something now. He's not very experienced, didn't spend a lot of time in the lineup at Sallisaw, but I tell you what he does. He will battle every stinking minute of this match.
He's got a tough draw too against R.J. Hill out of Conway. He's a sophomore, redshirted his first in 2021, so he's got experience at the D2 level.
Honeycutt gave up the takedown there. Tried to jump through his legs.
Hill with a size advantage as well.
Well, size and maturity, you know. And like I say, Honeycutt doesn't have a great number of experience. I don't know exactly when he started, but you know, worked his way into the lineup there at Sallisaw, and if you talk to any coach that had him, says nothing but great things about him. No action, so he calls a stalemate. Minute and a half left in the period.
We've got two more after this one. You look at wrestlers with headgear on, warming up behind us. Hill was 2-2 last year against D2 opponents.
You know, he's talking to both of these guys. Both of them are going to have to improve their position and open up a little bit. Top guy's kind of hanging on the hip. Honeycutt's having a hard time building up. And he got the bottom guy for stalling first. But now he's going to make the top guy get off the hips too. Into the first period, 3-0. R.J. Heil over Honeycutt. Quick escape by Heil. Yeah, and he got him for the second stalling call right there. You know, got pushed out.
That's 5-0. And these last few matches do not count towards the dual total. So Carl Albert has won that. Student section still here, Coach. They ain't left.
No, they're gonna see them all wrestle tonight. Got hit for another stall call, backing out right there. So now it makes it a 6-0 match. Honeycutt in on the shot. And the takedown for a 9-0 lead. He'll dug that wrist out, and now he's got it on his back and trying to reach up underneath. And there's the half. He opened up, and there's the half, and there's the back count.
And there's the fall.
And there's the fall. Honeycutt's young. He's got to get in the weight room and get some experience. He's going to be just fine in time.
Let's see what we got here.
Now we got Mason Gordon. Out of Prosper, Texas. He's a true freshman. 3-time state qualifier in Texas.
Taking on Sam Cordova.
He's, well, I'll tell you what, he went from being ankle pick to scoring the takedown. Nice job of spinning around behind. You know, he's kind of at an in-between. They don't know if he's going to be a 49-pounder or a 57-pounder.
Cordova, a freshman out of Houston, Texas, 49-12, was a prep 150 state champion, TAPS 150 state champion.
TAPS meaning Texas Athletic Preparatory Schools.
There you go.
Mason trying to load up that cross wrist tilt and the cradle. Cordova got to his feet, and Gordon was able to get back on a double and maintain control.
Still a minute and 45 left here in this first period. Cordova takes back.
With that takedown, that puts Cordova up by 1, 4-3. Going to reset him. Going to caution him. As he got on, as he went in the referee's position, he bumped him as he got on. And we got a locked hands. Got to break it. That's going to be a point. It's going to be a point for Gordon.
Ties is back up before.
I tell you, I may be hearing that in my sleep tonight.
I'm gonna tell you something. It's not near as loud as it was the other night. Our ears were ringing for 2 days after. I told Darren we're gonna need noise canceling headphones for too long down here.
You know, that's a good thing that Darren needs to buy everybody for Christmas is noise canceling headphones.
I'm hard of hearing as is. So I need all the help I can get. $15 left here in this first period. I think we've got one more matchup after this.
No change, still 4-4. Gonna be Red's choice, and Red takes bottom.
The clock says it's 8 o'clock, Coach. It feels like it's midnight to me.
Well, I tell you, that was a long first period right there for me. Oh,
there
nice recovery right there by Mason Gordon. Still has not got control yet. Trying to elevate that to back points, and he does. That is going to be 3 and back.
I get the fall. He's in great shape. Got it. There you go.
That was a tight half right there. Last match of the night is going to be Ethan Day.
It's Will Wilson, who I believe was just on the mat, wasn't he?
He did.
Oh, they messed it up. I believe they said Ryan Gordon.
Ethan Day out of the Westmore Pipeline. You know, one of Coach Evans' boys. He's got 2 built-in recruiters here on campus with the 2 Evans sons of Coach Evans that were in the lineup earlier tonight. Nice takedown right there by Ethan Day. Ethan was a state qualifier, 2-time state qualifier at Westmore. Finished 4th senior year. Team Oklahoma national team member.
I believe that may be Courtney that's back out there for Ouachita. I think they may have a misprint here on her.
Is that okay?
I think that's what they said. He did 174 for him earlier, so.
Ethan turns him loose, going to take the action back to his feet.
Ethan Day, he's ready to go. He's right back to center.
Bad shot right there. Results in a takedown for Ethan. Day's got a cradle locked up here, but it's kind of, you know, when you got a leverage disadvantage like that, it's hard to load that up and score back points off that. Working that tilt. Decides to cut him loose and go back to work on his feet. Straight double, freight train double right there by Ethan Day. Nicely done. And the takedown.
9-2 now. Day in control.
$16 seconds left in the first period. You know, again, I'll go back to these Coach Lords and Coach Merrick have done a good job in the preseason. These guys, this is a really good team that's going to make some noise at the national tournament this year. And they have pushed the action on all three levels, on their feet, bottom position, and on top position all night tonight, in every match. Nice duck under. That was a slick duck under right there.
The 12-3 now, and he's got the riding time, and he lets him up. I'm trying to figure out if they're just beating those paddles or they got a song going up there. I
think they've kind of put it together. I don't know that's going to get them a recording contract or anything. Oh, nice pass by. If he can finish, it goes to a single. Well, I'll tell you what now.
There you go.
Ethan Day is putting on a clinic and back. This could end it right here. That's 4 more. 22-5.
Yep.
And that'll end it.
Good job by Ethan. He was ready to go. We saw him back here warming up. He was antsy, and he went out there and took care of business.
Big win tonight.
Yeah,
for the Vikings.
Big win for the Vikings. Great crowd. Got to see some exhibitions as well. Don't forget, coming up this weekend, Saturday at 9 a.m., the Viking Open. We'll be here on Viking TV, and we'll be back on Sunday. For Coach Craig Benson, I'm Justin Pettit. For the entire crew here and everybody at Carl Albert, you've been watching wrestling on Viking TV.
Jim Cook and the staff of Evans and Miller Funeral Homes share over 200 years of combined experience and operate on the belief that every life deserves a meaningful commemoration. From their long-standing pre-need program to a variety of service options, they are committed to their community and consider it a privilege to provide compassionate care to families in their time of need. When your family faces this difficult time, they will be there. Evans and Miller Funeral Homes, a tradition of trust.
There's a Kubota for every job. You'll find the one for your job at Gray Brothers, serving the Fort Smith and Poteau area. Gray Brothers equipment is staffed with friendly experts ready to help you step up to the Kubota mower, tractor, or excavator right for you. For residential, construction, farming, and more, Gray Brothers offers the machines and the service you can depend on. Kubota's signature orange is the sign of quality. At Gray Brothers, if you pick orange, you'll never get a lemon.
Goodbye, guessing. Hello, confidence. So long, stress. Hello, security. Farewell, running to the bank. Hello, banking from anywhere. Get a quick view of your balance, lock lost debit cards, and quickly deposit checks anywhere, anytime with the highly rated Arvest Go mobile app from Arvest Bank. Goodbye, limits. Hello, possibilities.
This is Viking TV.